Welcome to a spirit animal message. And if the 4th of July was your birthday, I'd like to start off by saying happy birthday. Now, this message doesn't necessarily mean it's not for you if if the 4th of July wasn't your birthday. However, perhaps liberation and independence is a part of this message, and the start of this message was pulled on Independence Day for America. We have horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So we have this band of horses, this strong group, right? Each one of these horses is its own individual entity. As a group, they are this united force, right? Able to travel together, and nothing stands in their way, especially as this herd together. Ram, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. I see how the waterfall is falling onto, it's in the background, right? However, it almost looks like it's falling onto this one's head, but then it's also coming down in this calm space. I feel like you're getting downloads that also are intense, or you're receiving a lot of information. Maybe that's intense. It's just a lot of information at once. I feel like about how that mental activity, right? It's like when we're learning something. And when we're learning something, that's a lot of mental activity. It's a lot of pressure on the mind, but it's flow, right? It's mental flow, creativity. Using your fine mind to your advantage. So what's coming through you, what's coming through your mind, what you're learning is coming out of you in your own advantage. I feel like I see how this is so peaceful. Feels like whatever, all this waterfall energy, this extreme flow that's being poured down, when you see it come off the side of this particular ram, it's so calm and peaceful, almost like there's this weird representation going on for this particular ram in this image of being this transmutation being, this transmutating energy where this animal in the present moment of being is being within this peace. Everything that it surrounds, everything that is around it is in this peaceful state. Well, you see also this image of so much flow just being poured into it. So just a lot of information being poured into you right now. This is preparing you for something coming. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. And I feel like all of this flow that's coming into you, as it's coming out of you or through you, however it passes through you into the external world. I feel like all of what's coming in is to prepare you for something greater that's on the way. A greater vision of this that you'll soon perceive. there is that putting work or love into creative projects that will benefit you later. Persevere through challenges, trusting in divine timing. And then we have horse, the chariot, which is this taking action or momentum forward. This is where your present moment is. So you've got a lot of momentum towards what you're working on because of everything that you're taking in, all the information. This could also be, downloads from your unconscious. You're getting so much from your unconscious, I feel, also in this time. However, life is starting to pick up momentum around you in different areas of your life. What is energy crossing this energy? So you have the Daughter of Swords. So this is sort of like that Page of Swords. And you see the owl, this barn owl. You're getting a lot of, you're getting wisdom that you're meant to share with others in a way that brings guidance and enlightenment to what they are also going through, because you reflect or what you've gone through, others resonate to. You have this eagerness to learn, but the eagerness to learn is also meant to be shared. So there's this enthusiasm to also teach others. Which will come in time. Or being a guide and then guiding. So what is a destiny for this message? A destiny card. The Moon. So the destiny surrounding this message is revealing the truth. Revealing what is illusion and what is truth. So I almost feel like that's what part of the learning process that you're going through right now is, that you're almost like your unconscious is sending you, flowing through you to completely clear any thing that you don't know. Whatever is unclear for you right now, I feel like what is going on right now, your current destiny of the present moment, is to gain full clarity. And right now it is a time of learning and gathering information that is meant to help assist your journey within this greater vision coming in. But right now I feel like this is the time for your learning and momentum, and you're excited about it, and you have all you need to go forward. So a distant past. in the distant past, you have this Ten of Wands. So things may have been heavy. Things may have felt stagnant in some areas. You may have felt blocked in some way. This energy in this card almost looks like the path itself was blocked. So maybe that's something you were dealing with, where, you know, as much as you were working on things, as much effort you had gathered to push forward, to be persistent and persevere, there was this phase in your journey where there was no way to move forward. It was almost like you had the heaviness of the situation, also the situation just keeping you in your position, whether you liked it or not. Recent past. So in the recent past, things started to flow again. There was action. There was movement within your life. There was possibly something that assisted to remove what was blocking your path, or arrange those wands in a way so that they could flow, right? So that they could be in that forward motion. So something had shifted, and the stagnancy, the feeling of not being able to move forward had released itself recently. Moving into the future, what is an energy or a card to help me with what is going into the future, the energy affecting the future going forward? Hierophant. So a teacher. Moving into the future, I feel like you're going to come in contact with some sort of teacher or someone that holds the key to information regarding what you're moving or what you're working on now. I feel like you are moving forward in the future, also being the teacher. You're a student right now, learning something. And I was saying at the beginning of this that there is this potentiality where you're enthusiastic to also be the teacher, right? You're the student right now. And then there was this energy of, I felt like, of you being also the one to teach others. So I feel like moving into the future, the influence is that you gather that information and you're giving that key to say that you can unlock that potential in others. What is a card to represent a perspective for you? A perspective card. So you have the Daughter of Wands. Which there is a sense of adventure, some perhaps impulsiveness, but knowing the sense of direction. You know which way to go. I feel like you see this snake energy, but it's in this infinity symbol, right? It's in this flow symbol. And this is the Page of Wands. So there's this enthusiasm. There may be this childlike energy. But this is you passionately going towards what you would want to go after. Our perspective is also Don't be careless with your decisions is also a perspective I would think this could be, because there is this potential to move too quickly and make too rash of decisions because you're so enthusiastic and ready to do this. There's this grounded approach, I feel, is what is being asked. That's the perspective, is to remain within a grounded approach, knowing that you're very enthusiastic about things, knowing that you're embodying the present moment, not blocking yourself by overly judging any moment, but also remaining in that grounded flow state so that there is no as many weird mishaps. Your environment, energies to help me understand your environment. We have the 5 of Cups. So there's been some losses in your environment, whether that's your personal environment. It could be within your household, within your life itself, within your being. I feel like this is around your life. Someone or something lost someone possibly close to you, or a connection close to you. There's going to be new communication coming in as far as this 5 of Cups is what I feel. I feel like, this new bonds. Son of Pentacles that are going to be better for you, I feel, more in alignment with who you really are. They come off as these Sons of Pentacles, so they're grounded themselves. And leaders, people that you can follow, like I was saying before in the beginning of this. Maybe that band isn't even an energy that's fully with you yet, but this is energy, people you're gathering through being who you are, through being this embodiment of strength and perseverance moving forward. That's the energy of people you're bringing around you. And then how is your emotions? What is your emotions moving forward? Temperance. I feel like you're in this energy of reconciliation with yourself, awakening, spiritual awakening, being more connected to yourself, being connected to source and what you believe. I just feel like this is a card of you knowing yourself. Your emotions, that's how you feel. Like you feel like you're finally where you're meant to be. You finally feel like you're around people who know you. You finally feel like you know yourself. And, knowing yourself and then being this magnet where you've been able to also then surround yourself with like-minded individuals, that you feel this fulfillment within that. And then the energy is moving forward. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles in this situation. Which this is a very loving, nurturing energy, very grounded. people can depend on you moving forward. I see this mother with the baby, and I think about how we started out and you're in the student phase. Then there's this progression of being able to give wisdom and move it forward. And then I see this Mother of Pentacles being able to, this information, what you're passing through, what you're learning, that you'll be also assisting others to learn, is generational. It's something that's going to generationally affect life moving forward. And it's to affect it in this way to assist life to remain grounded. It's to assist life with healing itself. And I feel like it's to assist also life to be that strong energy capable of pushing forward. You know, what we learn, we become guides to others so that, you know, we can gather strength for life moving forward, so they don't always have to, you know, recreate the wheel over and over again. Making things, you know, stronger for the life moving forward is something that I feel like is strong within this message. I'm going to pull one of these cards. This is the 42 Ideals of Ma'at in Daily Life. And these are commandments from the Egyptians. Wisdom from a time that we are all still doing our best to understand. I do the best I can. I do the best I can. And I'm going to read this quickly here for this, because the insight that comes from these cards is so profound, and to not read it from the book is to just not give it the full love and respect, because I can only give it the assertive power that it deserves so far when it's got so much already. So I do the best I can. So 22:4. The word best is considered by some to be the superlative state of remedy. And with remedy being a treatment for dis-ease, the best outcome is clearly being healed. As we actively seek to heal spiritually, restoration comes in unexpected waves that wash over prior perceptions and misconceptions, allowing us the opportunity to evolve from darkness by becoming the best possible people we can. However, in order to be at times, we must see. To seek a vision of self outside of ourselves, stepping back to leap forward can be a helpful tool of transformation. Ancient Egyptians believed that the medium in which the world was created was its very own type of magic, and this magic eventually found form within the soul residing within every human being. The soul was perceived to have 9 different facets, which were the physical body, the name or identity, the personality, the double or animating spirit, the heart, the shadow, intelligence, form, and a combination of spirits that have previously incarnated. Distilling the soul to its essence, we find the words Mer, meaning light, which rotates around itself, Ka, meaning human spirit. And I also thought of, when I saw the chariot, as the Merkaba, but I almost didn't want to say that because not everyone resonates to the Merkaba, but here we're seeing it, meaning human spirit, and Ba as body or container of infinity. In understanding the Merkaba, the portal to ascension opens, and by coming into relationship with the tensellations of the soul's pattern and design, we find awareness and allow the dormant waters of the subconscious mind to flow into the consciousness. The Egyptian word for magic, Hiku, was defined as the gods Heka, held to be one of the three within a divine trinity of the art of manifestation as embodied creativity. Heka was the embodiment of the magic of medicine and enchantment by vocalization through song, poem, or prayer. Was Hu, the deification of the magical first word of creation uttered by Atum, and Sia, the defied power of perception. Synthesis of these three spirits gives way to the notion of magic being a combination of creative force, the vocalization power of word, and the visualized influence of perception. Medicine and magic were at times interwoven, treated as one. The caducus of medicine, with two serpents woven up. A winged staff originated with Heka. One of his myths speak of a conquering of two serpents, and because of this, the dual intertwined snakes become a symbol of his power. Heka's symbolism was adopted by Hermes and Mercury, messengers of communication and communion with divine creativity. The Shipibo culture of Peru believes in a similar synthesis of magic and medicine, and sees the cosmos intertwined and enveloped within all existence, in combination with plant medicines, to reveal what is out of harmony with creation. Sacred Akaros, medicine songs, are sung to heal consciousness by connecting to the harmony of the universe through melodies and intention, awareness of light language. In embodying I do the best I can, one may seek to remember that the best may not always be apparent, but instead is a lens with which you can see what was previously unseen. By making your own subconscious conscious, allow the medicine of your own magic to find the beauty of the relationship with the constellation of your soul and the glowing aspects of your spirit. The words you speak, the songs your spirit sings, and the vision you seek as you come to understand yourself within your surrounding universe become your very own portal to an ascended reality. As you do, so you are. As you act, you enable creation, and as you embody your own best, you serve as a living star, glistening into the imagination of aspirants to advanced experience, as well as those who presently lack aspiration and may need to find inspiration through your own celestial presence. And I think about that last bit, your own celestial presence, and I feel like that presence is what led you to where you are, where you're the student. It's that presence that's you, and it's what's going to also allow you to be that energy for future generations, where how this energy is going to flow out of you is also going to come through in this peaceful way to transmute life moving forward in this beautiful flow state, just through the work that you've been able to, it's like energy you hold, energy that you're working through, that you're learning. I pray this message helped your journey. It was an honor to read it. It just seems like someone out there is persevering as a student who is meant to be the teacher and also be of great influence for life itself moving forward. And it's a beautiful message. And your Merkaba is in flow with within the universe, with the universe. Have a beautiful life and live in peace. Thank you.